Okay, I have to tell you something.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't planning to, but somehow I got suckered into watching that Amazon Prime show that's the Legally Blonde prequel, Elle.
Elle. Sure.
And I don't know how I feel because while watching it, I was like, but I haven't stopped thinking about it. So do you know what I mean? Like, is it the best show I've ever seen ever in the world? No. Did I kind of have fun watching it? A little bit. Can I not stop thinking about it? No. I like genuinely am like, okay, is there a season 2? Like, let's pick it up. Let's go again.
Maybe you need to write fan fiction.
About Legally Blonde?
Yeah. Like what happens in season 2 because you can't wait. Clearly the ideas are spiraling. Like they're
it's not
in
so
there.
much that I have ideas. It's more that I just have a lot of questions. I'm like, how does this fit into the actual world of Legally Blonde? It doesn't. She's like not popular, and it actually made me really sad. The show made me really sad because everybody was so mean to her and she was so nice. They were mean to her because she wears pink. Listen, we've already had a conversation about pink today, but they were mean to her because she was wearing pink and from LA, but she was honestly like the nicest person. And it actually, the whole show is kind of like, the whole season was like not murder mystery. It was like a mystery crime situation. They were trying to find out like what was going on with the money at the school, you know, like.
Sure.
It was very silly, but I don't know. I kind of enjoyed it.
It sounds like you like it in the way that you like Emily in Paris.
I think so. It's not quite that bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe. It's just, I don't know. It's interesting.
I, on the other hand, watch full-length YouTube videos. That's what I've been doing.
I love that for you.
I'm not doing TikToks.
What
I fixed
kind?
my attention span. I watch a lot of videos of people trying on dresses that they buy from the internet to see if they look the way that they do.
Oh, I've seen that.
Online.
Is it the one where it's like the one girl who buys the same dress from like various retailers at different price points? Have you seen that girl?
I have seen that girl. I assume there's probably multiple women who do this, but I have seen at least one of those.
Yeah.
There are a few. I've also been watching like fashion styling.
Look at you.
YouTube. Whatever. I'm so fashionable now. Let's get started. I'm Shelby.
I'm Sam.
It's the Rom Complex.
Romance ain't gotta be overrated or complicated. The Rom Complex. Welcome, we're glad you made it, but don't be shaded. It's just the Rom Complex. It's just the Rom Complex.
Woo! We're fashionistas.
We're fashionistas.
Maxinista.
Are you? You're not a maxinista.
No, I'm not a maxinista. No.
Well,
no, that's all I'll say.
And that's all you'll say about it.
Uh-huh.
They have some commercials where they show people finding their personal style. And I think that's cool.
Yeah.
You know what else is cool?
What?
This movie that we watched.
Yes.
We watched this week.
Speaking of finding.
Yes.
Get it?
Oh my
You
God,
said
that's
finding
so good.
your personal style.
Finding your personal style.
Segue. Yeah.
We're finding Emily.
In Paris. No.
No,
Wrong
bring her
show.
back. She's not in Paris this time. She is in Manchester.
Yes, my favorite city, notoriously.
That's
a lie. That was
that's a
sarcasm.
fake.
That was sarcasm.
So
no,
is
okay,
this-
I shouldn't say it. Listen, Manchester is for some people. It's just not for me. Okay? I've been there. She went. She conquered. She went home.
It didn't... I think you had a lot of dreams
I did.
built around
There
Manchester.
were some dreams tied to Manchester and they didn't. They didn't come true.
In the way that a guy looks at a girl like a manic pixie dream girl and has all of these ideas of what their future could be.
Uh-huh.
You felt that about Manchester.
You're
and
so
then
right.
in reality, it was a lot more complex.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
that.
I didn't get like a hot boy to be in love with me at the end, but it's fine. It's fine.
Hey, that just goes to show it's not the end yet.
You're right. Once I find that, time to die.
It's over. Bye.
Bye.
The hitman already hired. Okay, so we're talking about Finding Emily. This is a movie from this year.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, it's from England.
Yes, it's not yet out in the US. It has only been released in the UK.
Yes, we're giving you the scoop early. I think it comes out in like August.
It does.
Or something. Is it August yet? I don't know when this comes out.
It's not.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So we're giving you the scoop because we watched it.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you're in England and then you're like, yeah, we watched it already.
Yeah, shout out England.
You're like, what are you talking about? England, my feud with you has ended. We're friends now. Okay, so as we said, Finding Emily, Manchester set rom-com starring Spike Fern and Gowrie Rice from
Mean Girls.
The Mean Girls musical.
Oh, no. Well, let's not talk about that. I have a lot of opinions.
Hey, I had a perfectly fine time watching that movie and then never thinking about it again. So, this movie, Finding Emily, about a lovesick musician tries to hunt down his dream girl with the help of a psychology student who happens to be writing a dissertation about how love leads to self-sabotage. That being said, Sam,
God,
what is this movie about?
Okay, Shelby, I've genuinely been thinking about this all day.
Yeah.
And the only thing that I can come up with is that the internet is so toxic.
Yes.
This movie
totally
is about
is.
the toxic internet and like judging books by their cover instead of their contents because, wow, there's a lot. Arguably, in my opinion, a little too much of this kind of like, you know, external characters outside of the main story. Let's villainize this guy who's literally so chill and cute and fun and like not threatening in any way possible. And let's make him the villain, but he's not. And he's cute. So like, don't believe what you see on the internet, I guess, is what this movie's really about.
That's right. Fall in love with convicted felons.
Yeah.
Don't write them letters in prison.
Yeah.
Don't believe
people already do that.
what other people say. Yes. I don't know why that's where my mind went. Guess I'm just in a wacky mood.
We're just wacky and
We're
zany
just
and fun.
We're so wacky. And we're so much wackier and zanier than we used to be, I feel.
Yeah.
We used
comes
to
with
be like,
age.
we're podcasters. We better explain what's going on here.
Now we're just girls.
Yeah,
You know?
we're just kind of living by the seat of our pants.
I was going to say live in La Vida Loca, but okay.
We are living La Vida Loca.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you, Ricky.
So yes, that's what I think it's about. I think it is such an interesting example too of just like how certain stories can get completely distorted from their like original intention and how other people's opinions on intention can kind of color how a story is received at all, you know? Like, and I think we talk about that a lot because like the only difference between like a rom-com and a horror movie is that like the guy's attractive or like, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was wild. I was like low-key really sad every time they were mean to him because he's just so sweet.
No, I loved him. Like, this character, Owen, is our main character. He's such a good character. And Spike Fern was like mind-blowingly good.
No, he was
this.
fantastic.
And then he has a brother in the movie, and I'm like, are they actually brothers?
They did look
Because
related.
they both have that kind of like British rat boy thing going on where it's like they could really be brothers.
Like genuinely, when I first started the film and like you see him, you see like his family and stuff, I was like, is this Skins? Like it was low-key giving me that vibe for a second. And then I was like, oh no, this is a romance movie. This is not a gritty teen British show.
Okay, so our sweet boy Owen is a sound engineer. He's in his early 20s. He's a sound engineer at a university in Manchester. And he is sound engineering like a party there when he meets a girl and they really hit it off. They're like flirt and have a good night together. They both, you know, the banter is good.
Yeah, they've got good
They've got good Sorry, I think England just re-instigated our feud based on that delivery. Now I'm the one who has to apologize to them.
Shelby, it's fine. Just give them a water bottle.
Okay.
Just give them a wobble and they'll get over it.
They'll get over it. Okay.
Yeah, it'll be fine. They're just dehydrated.
Thank you. Here you go, England, all of England. This is me handing you a wobble. Anyway,
so good.
Okay, so this girl that he has such a great time with, and it's really cute. It's like such a good. It's very like, you know, meet cute.
Mhm.
Like they're doing little improv scenes together.
Yeah. We love when main characters meet and do improv. That's like our favorite thing.
It is. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
And so she has to leave in like a rush. She's going to another party, but he catches that her name is Emily,
Mm-hmm.
and she quickly like puts her number in his phone.
Yeah.
He's like, please, I need your number. So he's great. Everything's
Mhm.
great.
Everything's great.
That's
End
it.
of movie.
End
They're
of
in love.
movie.
Done.
Can I just say, when we saw the trailer for this, I was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to watch this without subtitles.
Mhm.
But I did, and it was fine.
Yeah. There were
They're
certain parts
actually
that I
pretty
needed.
easy to understand. But
There were certain parts that I was like, I could use some subtitles here. But
sure.
But, you know, overall, I understood what was going on.
Yeah.
I do also want to note that Emily in this scene reminds me a lot of Claire Danes in the Romeo plus Juliet adaptation by Baz Luhrmann. There's something just about her energy and her little like fairy wing costume. I was like, okay, girl, she's looking for her Romeo. Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, he gets her number. All is well. The next day, he walks in on his brother and his girlfriend like having sex at the kitchen table because that's like a thing that people do.
She's just straddling
No.
him and they're making out.
Her shirt was highly unbuttoned.
Okay, second base.
At the kitchen, at the breakfast table, shall we?
It's their home.
It's a common space. Okay.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
Go do that elsewhere.
it's fair. So
Would you want to walk in on your brother making out with his wife with a couple
God,
buttons unbuttoned?
no.
Exactly.
absolutely not.
Mhm.
So, okay. So he tries to text
Yes.
Emily, but we'll refer to her as Emily Prime.
Emily Prime. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
The Emily Prime.
Emily
it makes
Prime.
sense. Don't worry. You could,
Yeah, no, I understand. I'm tracking.
Okay, so Emily Prime. The text won't go through, and his brother's girlfriend is like, oh, you're missing a digit. It's not a full number.
Awkward.
So they all kind of, his brother's making fun of him. Like, apparently this has happened before.
Yeah, we're meant to believe that Owen is kind of like a hopeless, like a lost cause, like a hopeless romantic question mark, but
Yeah.
also someone who like very frequently misreads situations or like gets into situations that like he doesn't end up with the girl at the end.
Yeah, and then he's yearning.
Yes,
and
he's our little yearn boy.
He's a yearner.
I love a yearn boy.
But they're like, listen, she's probably a student at the university. So he goes to the university to see if he can find her.
Mm-hmm.
But you go to the college, you're like, can you tell me all of the Emily's?
Can you tell me where Emily is?
Who goes here? They cannot help you. They will not help you.
Mm-hmm.
But there's another student who overhears this happening, and he's like, I feel for you. It sounds like you might be talking about this girl, Emily, who's in this psychology program.
Mm-hmm.
So Owen goes to like literally pull this girl out of class.
Yep. Casual.
And he gets her, but it's not Emily Prime.
It's not
It's a
Emily
different
Prime.
Emily.
It's Emily squared.
It's our Emily. It's Emily. So this will be from now
Emily.
on just Emily.
Okay. Got it. I do believe that other Emily is referred to in the IMDb as Emily Angel
Sure.
because she's
Dressed as like a
or
fairy
Emily
angel.
something like that. I don't know. I could be wrong. Anyway, Emily. He's like, hey, I have a message from your dad, and she's like, that's great.
Where has he been for the past 20 years?
It's like, oh shit. So clearly not the right Emily, but she sees something in Owen that's like sad.
Yeah, she's intrigued. She's like, what's going on here?
Mhm.
And we find out that she is working on a dissertation
Yes.
about how romantic love is no longer evolutionarily necessary.
Mhm.
It's like a holdover, and in fact is self-sabotage.
Yes.
And so she's like talking to her friends and classmates, and she's like, like, what's the craziest stuff you've done for love?
Yeah.
And like, no one's done anything crazy.
I love
enough.
that one of them was like, I cut a fringe.
Yes, they all cut bangs.
They all
and
cut
then
a fringe.
The last one's like, I already had my fringe.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Which you love, yeah.
So she's kind of at a loss there, but then she sees Owen trying to chase down a woman on like a scooter because he thinks it's Emily Prime's friend from the party. Mm-hmm. So he's chasing after her, shouting, "Frida Kahlo!"
Yeah.
And Emily sees him and is like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Proceeds to point out that he has fallen into the classic manic pixie dream girl trap where she's like, let me guess. She was like interesting and interested in all the stuff you were and like you just had this connect. Like she's just describing all of this stuff. And she's like, you're thinking of her as this kind of like perfect thing for you. She's probably got a whole different layers of things going on.
Which, I mean, is so fair. I mean, like I always say, a crush is just a lack of information. So get more information.
Honestly, that's so disappointingly true.
Like, crushes are so fun until you learn more about the person you're crushing on and you're like, wait. Well, like, if it goes in that direction. Obviously, if you have a crush on someone and they turn out to be great and you date and fall in love and all of that stuff.
And then it's not a crush anymore because it's like
just love.
A relationship. Yeah.
Yeah. But, then you learn that they voted for Donald Trump and you're like, fuck, I don't like that guy anymore,
Or that they just like aren't into you.
Or they didn't vote at all.
No, I mean, listen. We don't need to get into everyone's got their different ways of approaching life.
Wrong.
Anyway. So Emily is like, I am going to help Owen. She tells him she's going to help him. Really, she's taking him on as a live subject for her study.
A case study, yes.
A case study. Despite her professor being like, that's super risky and a lot can go wrong and you can't get like involved.
Yes, you can't interfere with any of it. And she's like, no, yeah, totally, I won't.
Which is like, automatically we're like, oh, she's crazy. Like, she's crazy. Yeah. The whole time when they're like, oh, he's, doing this, a predator, it's her.
Yeah. To be fair, she wants to stay in the UK. She needs this like scholarship. What is it? Like a scholarship or an internship or something?
Yes. She wants
to stay in the UK. And like, frankly, her friend offering to marry her and like get her on a spousal visa, I would have taken that immediately.
Her friend's so sweet. Her friend Anna is like
obsessed.
One of the star characters.
She's perfect. Yeah. I'd be like, fuck yeah, let's go get married right now.
Which, okay, so we see this guy Tristan and we see him interact a little with Emily and clearly Emily has a crush on this guy.
Yes.
And when she's talking to her friend Anna later, we find out Tristan is like a casual thing for him. He's like kind of just uses her as a casual thing.
Yes.
And then she's also telling Anna that Owen doesn't know he's being studied, which Anna is like,
yeah.
You should probably tell him.
Probably. Maybe. Probably a good idea. I wonder how that could blow up in her face.
Right.
Anyway.
It's like, I mean, and it's like, it's a little evil, and she gets more evil from here.
Well, and evil is a harsh term.
Lightly, of course.
Light
I mean, in
evil.
A fun way.
Yeah.
I like Emily as a character.
I think she's
perfectly, fun. Yeah.
She feels very similar to me. Like, I could see myself doing these things. Maybe not telling him because I'm like perpetually honest.
Having a mental breakdown.
Well, yes. I could see myself doing something risky to stay in the UK. I could see myself that's the thing. I just couldn't see myself lying to him about his being my live subject. I'd be like, listen, I draft like a contract or something. I'd be like, okay, these are the terms. This is what we're doing. Anyway, she starts to help him. He had like printed out, he like made these flyers that people were making fun of because it was like, hey, Emily, if you met me last week at the club, like you missed a digit, whatever. And so everybody who sees them has like an opinion on the kind of guy. It's like he's still anonymous. Nobody knows that it's Owen. And so they're like, oh, this guy's never seen boobs before. Or like this guy, the psycho, right? So she does try to help him track Emily down.
Yeah, they go to Canal Street to find the birthday party that Emily Prime went to after she left Owen.
I don't know why they wouldn't try to find the Frida Kahlo girl. She was there, you know? Like, he saw her. I would have...
Yeah, but he doesn't even know. He knows even less about her.
Yes, I know, but, you know, fate brought them back together. So I would have just, like, kept trying that. Listen,
kept heading the direction that she scootered.
All leads are good leads, okay?
Okay, so they're going, like, bar to bar, trying to buy information. It's not working. Owen gets really discouraged. So later, Emily is, like, sitting there just worried. And Anna's like, why are you so worried? But Emily, her thing is she can't disprove her hypothesis for her dissertation because that's not cool, I guess. Whatever. Allegedly. It's established it's not something that she could do. So she's like, I need to have a good enough dissertation, so I need to prove my hypothesis. And then she gets the idea to give Owen the email list of Emily's from the university because as a student, she has access to this.
Yeah. Not great. Not a great idea. Emily. Probably of all of the ideas, the one that causes the most destruction in its wake.
She's quite irresponsible with this information because like
she wants a flashy dissertation as well. Like it's not there are multiple times in which she's talking to Anna and she's just like she keeps acknowledging that she can't interfere, but she's also like, but he needs to do something bigger.
Right.
Like, this needs to be bigger. So she gives him the list. Oh, Emily.
And he notices a tattoo on her finger that says E.T. And she plays it off as like an E.T. phone home joke. Sure. So then he starts to doubt. He's like, what if Emily Prime gave him the wrong number on purpose?
Yeah.
So
which is so fair, genuinely. Like to have that, especially because you can't find her, like... Did she do it on purpose?
It's like he didn't think so, but now that he has this information of her not getting back to him, like, maybe it was. But he asks Emily what to do, and she's like, send it!
Yeah.
Really sealing her fate there. Like, that's a big interference.
And this is where the story goes viral.
Yes, because in sending this list...
There are 316 Emilys at the school, by the way. So it's not just a handful. There's a lot.
And he didn't hide them from each other.
He didn't BCC.
They can all see each other on this email. He's basically created an email thread chat room of all of the Emilys at the university. And he calls Emily in a panic.
Yeah.
But she's like, you did the right thing. And she shows the email to her professor. Like, this works out for her.
Yeah. 100%. I love the sequence too because it's like he's walking around his house and it's just like these women who presumably are all Emily's like responding in real time to the thread. It's very funny. And then he like closes the laptop and they all disappear. I'm like, aw, that's fun.
It's very fun. One of the Emilys is president of the student union.
Yes. And she's Scottish.
And she's Scottish.
Loved the accent.
And President Emily goes to the dean
it's like with concerns. Barbies.
I know, with concerns about student privacy and safety. And she's really like over the top of it. Like the more when like she's kind of annoying about it in the way that it's like, that's good, you get stuff done. But in the context of the movie, we're like,
you're just like, shut up.
Wrong side. Yes.
He's a good boy.
He's
Leave
a good boy.
Him alone. Also, the president of the university is Minnie Driver, which is just, I love her. She's iconic. Yeah. She's perfect. Put her in everything. But she's just like, what do you, like, stop. Like, what do you want? Like, leave me alone. You can tell this isn't the first conversation she's had with President Emily.
And yeah, President Emily just like very concerned, like what's next? If people can get our email addresses, really, spiraling off.
Which, Okay, relax. First of all, everyone has our email addresses. Everyone in the history of the world has our email addresses. Also, all he needed to know, like, you know, in order to get someone's school email, all you really need is their first and last name. And it's most likely a combination of either like first initial, last name, first and last name, or whatever. You figure it out eventually, you know? Who cares?
Doesn't seem like that big a step, but I can see why someone might be concerned of like, well, how did this happen? But the thing is, like, why wouldn't they assume it's a student? Because if it's a student, then they have access to all of those emails.
Exactly.
Anyway, huge overreaction.
Really big overreaction.
So our Emily's psychology interview, she's interviewing for like some kind of internship or job or whatever. And so it goes well. And then Anna kind of is like, well, okay, but your methods were really fucked up. Like, kind of chastises her a little bit.
Yep.
And Emily responds by calling out Anna of like basically being like, it's just so embarrassing to watch you throw yourself at that guy or whatever. And Anna's like, you're a fucking idiot. She doesn't say that, but she's like, you haven't noticed anything that's been happening to me because that guy is my boyfriend.
Yeah. I'm not throwing myself at him, you dumb bitch. We're dating. That's what she says verbatim. Quote me.
Yeah.
I hate when friends fight in movies. Can I just say that? It like genuinely makes me, because like, listen, I love when a friend will give a hard truth, right? I love the scenes where, you know, the main character is like distraught and drunk on wine or something. And she's like, clean yourself up, go do the thing. You know, I love that. That's great. But when two friends in a movie are like actually fighting, it makes me sad. I don't like it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Never could be us because
we've never fought.
We've never, honestly.
And we never will.
I know.
And if we do, I'll hire a hitman for myself. So
it's already, money's already in the account.
It's already allocated. The budget is done. Yeah.
It's dark times in rom-complex world. Okay, moving along. Anna, okay, they're still fighting. Anna also reveals that the ET tattoo stands for Emily and Tristan.
So funny.
But Tristan didn't go through with it. It was like a dare.
It was like and he like backed out, which is so fucked.
Dude, don't make dares around tattoos.
No. Unless they're fun. I think the ET one is kind of cute. I think the ET one's kind of cute.
I think it'll fade. You know, hand tattoos, finger tattoos, they fade. They don't stay
it's
super
not like
well.
You have to get a face tattoo or something, you know? Just a little ET.
Wrong complex forehead tattoos.
R.
A little R.
Just an RC above our eyebrows. Why not?
Perfect. Everyone will understand.
Book the appointment.
Okay, money's already allocated. Okay, so we're back to movie world.
Mm-hmm.
President Emily holds a protest. There's a lot of people there, which I think is where this plays into what is the movie all really Emily's. About.
They're all Emily's, yeah.
And so they're all like, I can't imagine that many of the Emilys would like care enough to go to a protest.
No, I can't imagine.
People don't care about enough about things to go to protests, except
nothing like this, right? Like it's an email. It wasn't lewd. There wasn't anything like wrong with the message that he sent. He literally was like, hey, Emily's, I met one of you and I can't find you because I don't have the right number. So email me back. Like it was literally so chill.
So that's why Owen is like, well, I gotta explain myself.
Gotta clear my name.
He decides to go on the university podcast radio show or whatever.
Not a good idea.
Yeah, and Emily tells him that. She's like, that is not a good idea. Mm-hmm. And it seems like she's gonna confess to him that she's, been studying him or something. But we don't know what she was gonna say because Tristan walks in with a girl. Ugh. And then comes over and has like a weird conversation with her. And Owen picks up how weird it is and is like very defensive of Emily because Tristan makes fun of what she's eating, just like fries and coleslaw. And Owen's like, actually, I think it's pretty good.
Which, like, again, my king,
He's
my hero.
so sweet.
He's so nice. He protects the underdog. Like, leave him alone.
Oh my gosh. He also, I don't know if we've talked about this, but he's a musician.
He is a musician.
He writes songs, and he was in a band, but he had to stop because he needed money.
Mm-hmm.
And that doesn't pay the bills, which we as
So
creatives
sad.
with day jobs can certainly relate to.
I just want to give him a hug.
I know, he's such a sweetie. He just like
wanna give him a
nailed
hug.
this.
And it's like, and it makes me so mad that the Emilys were protesting him because again, he didn't do anything. But do you know what's so interesting? I don't know if you've seen any of this discourse online, but there was this guy who sent like a voice note to a girl that he went on a first date with, and they were about to have a second date, and it was like supposed to like hang out at her place, and he sent her this whole voice note about how like essentially what he was saying was, if you're not actually planning to have sex with me, then like I don't think I'm gonna come over because my love language is physical touch and, you know, whatever. Anyway, so there's all this discourse. Everybody's talking about like, oh, this is what you guys are asking for. This is consent. It's like, no, it's not. Because consent isn't something that you agree upon beforehand. Like, it's something that's in the moment, you know? So anyway, but this is kind of, while I was watching this movie, it kind of reminded me of that, because it's like, for so many like hot button issues, we kind of get these little bites of like something, right? We get like one viral story, and then like everyone has an opinion on it, but it kind of like removes the humanity from the people that are at the center of it. And I'm not defending that fucking man. I actually think he's disgusting. I've listened to the voice note, and like, frankly, if a man I was going on a second date with ever said some shit like that to me, immediate block. I might also, I don't know, call the cops
police,
on him or something. Yeah, I
swat him.
yeah, why not? Let's go. Anyway, but like, I do think that's kind of what ends up happening to Owen, because still up to this point, he hasn't done the interview yet for the school like podcast. Nobody knows who he is. He's just this like nameless guy on the internet. And I'm just like, can we look at the facts here? He sent an email to 300 people just being like, hey, if you're her, give me a call. He didn't threaten anybody. He wasn't like making lewd comments. He didn't send a dick pic to 300 women on campus. Like,
yeah,
let him just ask questions.
When he met Emily Prime, they joked about his metal straw. So he jokes about in the email saying something like the final straw. And so people are like, is that a threat? What can you mean by that?
Exactly.
Just very
and it's just
silly.
Like, guys, and it was like something, he says something in the email about coupons, and people are like, what are coupons? And it's like, that's what guys call their dick. It's like, what are we doing?
It's so funny because that's literally how people are online, though.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, as soon as that happened, I was like, oh my God, this is such a great depiction of like how stories can get really muddy over just like the various think pieces and hot takes, and like everybody talking about this one thing. And it's like, okay, what's the real situation? Like, how do we get to the root of it? So I get Owen in this moment, because everyone's talking about him. They don't know it's him, but he's like, I want to clear my name because my intentions are pure. I'm not out here trying to like coerce a woman into dating me, or like, I don't have like bad intentions. I just vibed with this girl and I didn't get the full number. So if she doesn't want to talk to me, okay, but I'm at least going to try. And frankly, if I was the girl, I would want him to try to, like, if I genuinely gave him my number and like accidentally missed a digit, I'm like, yeah, find me.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Find me.
Sure. And so they end up, Owen and Emily like run out of the restaurant because she's clearly uncomfortable. And he's like, well, let's just leave. Let's just run. They do. And she gives him advice for the podcast, like how to talk and sound more, what's the word?
Professional?
No, where people want to
empathetic. Like
you. There you go. More empathetic. So the podcast interview does start out a little tense, but he thinks of Emily's advice. He brings it around by basically explaining. The podcaster's like, oh, so what did you, trying to get, like, do a little gotcha. And basically he's like, listen, I have been rejected before. I know enough to know the difference between when I'm like getting along with someone and when I'm not. So like, that's, in this case, we were getting, like, I know that she was into it and, like, whatever. Basically saying, like, he knows he's not, like, totally out of
delusional,
it. He's a regular person. And then he talks about how he wrote a song about her. Mm-hmm. And of course, they're like, oh my God, get a guitar now. Everyone,
someone
like,
get a guitar. You're going to play it. You're going to play it. And so everyone's, she's obviously expecting, like, the worst fucking song. You know what I mean? Just like, that's the gotcha. That's the new gotcha. The first gotcha was like, let's make him a creep. And then he mentions the song and the new gotcha is, let's embarrass him on this podcast.
Right. But joke's on you, bitch. He's good.
He's fucking good.
He's really good.
I read in the trivia that the director, like, they did like a boot camp for him to like make him actually like be able to like look believable playing the guitar and like sound like a real musician. And I was like, you know what? And that's the only bit that he does it. So I'm like, I love that. You guys really put in the effort for this one scene.
I read that they like inserted him into an actual band. They're like,
you're
really? A member of this band now.
Stop, that's so funny.
Like, it's part of his training. It's just so cool.
I love that, yeah.
And everyone's like, oh, the song's good, you know.
It wins a couple people over. Some of the protesters are like, oh.
We're like, wait, he's fit.
Yeah. He's so fat.
Which is as we were talking about, it's like, if he's attractive, then it's
not a horror movie
Not
anymore.
a horror movie.
Mm-hmm. Unless it's fresh. That's the only time.
He also, during the podcast, like, he doesn't sell Emily out when they ask him how he got the emails. He's I hacked. I hacked it. He's clearly lying. Like, that's not...
I hacked.
He hacked him.
That's what hackers say.
And so then he's at home. His brother is getting ready to like sell the house they live in because their mom died a year ago. And now this is, I guess, she wanted them to have money for their lives and stuff. But Owen's clearly quite attached to this house. So there's tensions. And while they're arguing about this, just like, and fighting, like literally fighting, Owen gets a call to go to an Emily party. They're all getting together for a party. And he is to go in disguise as the pizza delivery guy in like a motorcycle helmet.
Yes, he's supposed to go there so he can point out to Emily who Emily Prime is at the party.
Because, Emily could be there. So he goes in, he's trying to point out this girl.
And it's not working.
And then President Emily, she gets
every
suspicious.
Literally every single time you say President Emily, my head goes to that sound that's like President Business. Blah, 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 proper name. Backstory stuff where it's just like you get distracted by how hot somebody is. So you're like, President Emily. And I'm like, oh. Yeah. Anyway, ADD.
Okay. We're President Emily sparking you back into the present.
Present Emily.
Okay. Presently, Owen is running away from the Emily party because he's caught out.
Yes. She takes off his helmet. She realizes, it's you. And he runs.
And so now people, of course, are like, oh, what is this creep? He showed up at this party. But it was Emily's idea.
I know.
She literally made him do
Poor
it.
Owen.
He's like, are you sure that's a good idea?
And she said yes.
So he then invites Emily to go see a band. He's like, I'm going to go see this band. Do you want to come? And he knows them. He actually gets on stage and plays with them. So this is the second time he plays guitar.
Oh, yeah.
And then in the crowd, Emily ends up like getting shoved into someone and she busts her lip.
Yeah.
Something that just happens at rock shows sometimes.
You know what? This also happened in the Legally Blonde show.
Whoa.
She gets stuck in a mosh pit and she gets knocked out.
Weak.
Classic. Who hasn't, you know?
Mosh pit wouldn't drop me. Sorry. I'm too sturdy. I got a strong base.
Yeah, so right. You're so right.
So later they're getting food or something and the drunk girl sees Emily's lip and like accuses Owen of
again another situation in which people assume Owen is a bad guy and it makes my heart hurt. Every time someone assumes he's bad, I'm like, no, he's just a baby.
He's so sweet.
He's the kindest boy.
Precious.
He's the kindest boy in Manchester.
He really is. That's what they should have called this movie.
Yeah. Rename it. Done.
So Emily does like calm down the drunk girl and like she's also very drunk and she's talking about how great Owen is, and she's like, listen to his heart.
Yeah.
Like they're listening to his heart.
And I love that the boys are like, because the other girl has like her boyfriend or whoever with her. The boy, like Owen and that guy are just like, this is so weird.
Yeah.
This is so weird.
So later, Owen is then kind of, again, doubting his search because he says, like, he's like, things change. Things are different than they were when I started it.
Right.
And he says that, you know, in his way where it's like, ooh, what could that mean? Anyway, next day, he's on his bike going to work. There's a protest led by President Emily outside. The dean walks outside and reveals that Owen is fired in front of everybody. Like, he didn't even know. They didn't call him.
Poor baby.
Dude, he was on his way to work.
He was so sad. I hate when Owen's sad. I only like when Owen's happy.
I know. He goes off into a field to cry, which is apparently a thing he does.
The only one who cares about him is his brother's
sister-in-law. Yeah, his brother's girlfriend.
Like, what the fuck? She's so nice to him. She's the only one who's like very kind to him.
I think she understands them because clearly she's been around
a while.
She's in love with the brother, so I'm sure there are similarities. But yeah, she's talking to him and she's like, you know, we have to sell the house and we need your help. Like, we could use your help for this. And like, they get into the discussion of love, and she points out that it's actually very difficult and magical, but like, you know, it's a lot meatier and more complex than just his little hunt. And then his brother goes and picks him up and cheers him up because they sing a song together. And it's like probably one of my favorite scenes in the movie.
It's very cute. It's very wholesome. Again, it's just so like,
I'm like, they're so actually brothers. It's so cute.
I'm gonna look it up because now I'm like, wait, are they actually? Because you're right. They genuinely do look like siblings. This is one of those situations where like the casting was just spot on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Meanwhile, while this is going on, you know, he's dealing with the consequences. Emily writes and submits her dissertation, and it's good. She makes some kind of short list. But she still has to like present it. She has to present it, defend it, or whatever. So she goes with Owen, clearly guilty. She goes with Owen to help him find jobs. And he's asking her like, oh, what's your dissertation about? And
nothing.
Right. And then whenever he's away, you can see she's really like looking at him with googly eyes at this point.
Fallen for
She
Owen.
is fallen for the sweet boy.
I would too. I am right now.
Done.
I'm in love.
I know. And you know, I usually like I like a soft one.
Yeah.
That's the one I like.
I love a soft one.
Okay. So they're going to go have dinner. He's like going to cook her dinner or something. It's going to be nice. But then he gets a text.
Who is it?
Amelie. Or Emily.
Maybe. I think it's
Emily. I just read it.
They say it with an accent. They say it with an accent. So it's like Emily, but it's like
Emily.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's Emily.
Emily. And she wants to meet.
Yes. She just got back to town or something.
Right.
She's like, I'm back.
Yeah.
I heard you're
looking for me. So Emily's like, okay, yeah, go meet with Emily or whatever.
Yeah,
She's like complaining about how stupid it is. So they meet and it starts out a little awkward, and Emily explains that she was like away. She was out of town, and then everything was so big. And the banter is not flowing.
No, it's very awkward this time. Stilted,
yes. Meanwhile, Emily apologizes to Anna by making her a cake shaped like a butt.
Which I love.
Loved it.
That's my love language. Yeah. If we ever do get into a fight, Shelby, which I know we won't, but we could get into a fake fight just so you could make me a butt cake.
Yeah.
People would be like, you made her a bunt cake? No. I made her a butt cake. Butt.
Complete with fudge in the butthole.
Actually, no, thank you. I don't want that.
There's some kind of ball that night that
ball
like they have to go to
situation, for
the school. Anna does it, like she accepts the apology. They're reconciled and they go to the ball. One of the other friends clocks what's going on and is like, oh my God, Emily, you're
like
into
him.
Owen. You love that soft lad.
You love that soft
like
lad. Yeah.
Tristan's also there. He like apologizes to Emily in a weird way. You know, she's clearly unwell, but he's like, I never worry about you. And she's like, I wish you had.
Maybe you shoulda.
Right. And eventually, you know, he's like, he sort of apologizes and she says it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
She runs off to go find
She's
Owen.
in love.
She's in love. But when she gets there, she sees him talking to Emily and she doesn't want to interrupt.
Yeah, I know. She should have, but
She should have, because the date, or not really date, but Owen and Emily get interrupted by another group of Emilys who see them. And Emily is clearly not into this attention.
No, she's like, we gotta go. But that's the funny thing is that she does. Their date does get interrupted by an Emily, just not this, not our Emily,
not our Emily.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they run off and they hug and they part on very normal terms, just like, well, that was a weird thing that happened.
Yeah,
have a nice
fun.
life.
Yeah,
you know, they're not clearly the magic wasn't there. Things have changed. Emily had a whole nother world going on for her.
And Owen's a different person now, okay?
Exactly.
He's experienced humiliation and public scrutiny on a level that no human being should ever, frankly.
And he's spent a bunch of time with Emily.
He found the Emily he was looking for. It just wasn't the Emily he thought.
And isn't that how life goes?
So much how life goes.
So he goes to Emily's, and this sweet boy is about to climb a pipe up to her flat. But Anna and her boyfriend get back and let him in. So he goes inside, and what does he see? But Emily's big serial killer cork board about him that she had made for her disdissertation.
Yep. And the files and the audio recordings. Just all of it. He is like, his gas stains are flabbered.
I was like, no. I was literally talking out loud.
I knew that's exactly what was going to happen the minute Anna let him upstairs. I was like, he's going to find the murder board. It's going to be a whole thing. So when Emily gets home, immediately she's like, fuck.
Yeah.
She's like, let me explain. He's like,
no.
He literally cannot process. He is
sound
literally
drowns out.
He's
it's
mute.
So good.
He's just like, and then he leaves. Because what else do you do?
Yeah. And then Emily, she wants to talk to him. She tries to find him, but no one will help her because they're like, you're a bitch.
Yeah.
She's depressed, but Anna, lovely Anna,
the star,
gets her off the couch and dancing and laugh crying. It's really sweet because like she just puts on a stupid song and is dancing and then starts just kind of like sillily kissing her on the cheek and like
pulling her up and like shaking her shoulders.
And it works and it's so real.
Yeah, that's friendship.
That is friendship. So Emily's feeling a little better and she's like, all right, I got the score I needed on my paper. Mm-hmm. And someone says like she could literally take a shit for her presentation and still have that score on the paper. So she can be like, okay. So
she takes their advice.
So she does that. So she's like, let's do that. No, but she's like, I need to do something to make this up to Owen.
Right.
Like I need to apologize to him somehow.
And he's not answering her calls. Like you said, his friends aren't helping her find him. So they're like in the cafeteria or whatever. And she sees on the TV the school podcast. And she's like, ding, ding, ding. So she runs to the studio, literally in real time. And is like, you got to get me in there. You got to get me in there. So she gets and sits down with the Laura, whatever. What was her name?
Podcaster. Like Laura something.
Laura Lady. She essentially tells, she apologizes to, like, she does it as if she's speaking directly to Owen. She's like, I just wanted to apologize to him and blah, blah, blah. And I really want him to come to my dissertation presentation.
Yeah.
Because I think he needs to hear what I have to say or something like that. Like, essentially just like, guys, it's me. I'm the reason all this got fucked up, but also come to my presentation.
Also, come to my party.
Come to my party. Come to class.
So at her presentation, first of all, her professor is like, whatever you're going to do, don't do it. Just like, don't ruin your life like this. Because he's like a miserable guy who hates love, apparently.
Yes.
Another good little side character.
Yeah.
So at her presentation, she confesses that though like her initial case study was Owen, she became the actual case study because she fell for her case study and thereby sabotaged herself.
She self-sabotaged.
She self-sabotages, which is her whole thing is love makes you self-sabotage. But in this case, she had already... She kind of self-sabotaged by like doing this to begin with.
Yeah.
But she's like, I was wrong about love.
Yes.
And it's actually something that's impossible to externally monitor because it only makes sense to the people within it.
I agree on that. I did agree with that.
I also agree with that.
Because I think it's like, it definitely is like, of course, scientists are going to science, right? Like they love to do a study. They love to figure stuff out. But like, ultimately, love is a very personal experience and it never makes sense in the same way to other people. Like what you think of love and what I think of love on a personal level is always going to be a little different. Mind you, this entire presentation is being live streamed on the podcast. Like they're covering this like a news event. Like literally the Laura, like whatever her name is, news lady was like, and now Emily is going to present. And then like a bunch of people go into the room after that. Like as soon as she announces it, like people flood into the fucking presentation hall when before there were like barely any people in there and they're all just watching. And you know who else is in that crowd? Owen.
It's Owen. He's there. And like to one part during the first like podcast recording, there's a guy watching it who's like, why do we care about that? Like, who cares?
Yeah, we
so
see him
funny.
a couple different times. Yeah. Because later on, we're like, when she goes into the podcast studio, he's like, why are we still talking about this?
Which, like, fair. He's a voice of... but it's movie world. Things are silly.
Fake.
Emily also, you know, tells everyone that she gave him the emails, you know, butter emails. So after all of this, Owen leaves without saying anything. And so she runs after him. And they're out like on the roof or something. But the podcast mic is picking up their entire conversation.
Yeah.
So everyone's just listening.
Yeah.
And she apologizes and like tells him everything that she loves about him and stuff.
And it's cute because he's like, he essentially tells her, he's like, well, why'd you do all that? Like, if you wanted to tell me that you liked me, then you should have just said that to me directly. And like, my first thought was she couldn't because you weren't answering her phone calls and nobody was letting her find you. So that's number one. But whatever, sure. So then she's like, okay, fine. I like you. I like you and you're a nice, kind boy and you make me laugh. And so then he responds with the same thing he told her that very first day when he interrupted her class and was like, I have a message from your dad.
Yeah, he's like, I think there's been a misunderstanding.
Yeah, I was just there.
I'm just here with a message from your dad. And then they kiss.
And then they kiss.
And then they're like, what happens now? And that's the end.
Fade to black, baby.
Oh my God, it's so good. I loved that.
Me too. Genuinely, I was like, you know what? I don't want to see how they solve the rest of this because that stresses me out.
There's no reason for it.
I don't want to find out if they sold the house. I don't want to find out if Emily got expelled for sending out the emails. I don't want to, like, I don't need to know.
Yeah.
They're in love. That's all that matters.
They're in love. We've got this story, which is
found love
messy
in a hopeless place.
And real. Like diamonds in the sky.
Shine bright, my diamonds.
Shine bright.
Yeah.
Good stuff. When this comes out, theaters, y'all should go and see it.
100%. This was so fun. I think that not many movies, to my understanding, are shot in Manchester. So I think the scenery was like very cool and fun. It felt very British, but not like London at the same time. So I was like, ooh, this is cool. And yeah, I really liked the kind of like the fact that these two characters were very much like thought of separately, and then it was like you put them in situations together and see how someone like Owen and someone like Emily would interact in that moment. Yeah. So I really did enjoy that they were like fully fledged out characters that like got to fall in love with each other. It was very fun. And I really did like, he was so sweet. I cannot get over how fucking sweet Owen is in this movie.
And this movie written and directed by women, and I think that's probably why he's so 100%. Good.
A man written by a woman. I also loved the scene where she gets her lip split open. They're like sitting on a curb and she has like an ice pop like over it. And she's like, how bad does it look? And he's like, no, it's edgy. you look badass. And she's like, oh, okay, great. I've always wanted to look badass.
He's so cute though. It's like if he says that, it's like, you're right.
No, I love it. I love his little earring. He has like a little earring. I love it. I love him.
Oh my God, during the credits, they do a whole music video for his song.
Oh, yeah.
Where he's just kind of like, it's like walking and he's encountering all of the like different characters from the movie.
I just
this like
love
oversized suit. It's great.
I just love him. Put him in more stuff. He
was in Alien Romulus. I didn't know. I saw that movie in theater and I'm like, I can't remember anything about it. But he was in it.
I mean, I never saw it. So what else? Put him in another rom-com, frankly. He's so sweet. I want Spike Fern in everything. He also low-key was giving me like, oh God, what's that actor from Across the Universe?
Yes, he totally was giving that guy.
It's the hair mainly.
Yeah.
The hair
it's the fact that he's...
Oh, he was also in Back to Black, the fucking
Amy Winehouse
movie.
Well, that's all for this movie.
Put Spike Fern in more things and maybe we'll talk again.
Yeah, that's right. Put Spike Fern in more rom-coms and we'll be right back here. But he's got to be like a really lovable character. You know what?
Yes, make him written by a woman.
I trust this kid's chops. I think he could handle a variety of characters.
Right, but the writing should be...
Oh, yeah. I'll give more jobs to women, for sure.
Yes.
So, a quick shout out to our $10 patrons on Patreon. Shout out to Nicole J, darlinghomebody.com. And shout out to Catherine W. We love you both so much.
We really do. And we hope you love us.
And yeah, all of you. I mean, don't be jealous.
We love everybody. Listen, love is infinite. We love everybody.
That's right. It can't be externally monitored.
But we do love some people more. So get on the Patreon and maybe we'll love you more. Just kidding. Anyway, until next week, remember to keep falling in love
with yourselves.
Bye.
If you'd like to find the Rom Complex on social media, head on over to Instagram or TikTok at The Rom Complex.
You can also find us on our website, theromcomplex.com, where you can have access to all of our latest episodes and links to our social media pages, as well as Patreon.
That's right. Our Patreon is at patreon.com/theromcomplex. Head over there and you can sign up for any tier and gain access to mini episodes, tarot readings, watch-alongs, and more. And of course, if you're a $10 patron, we will shout you out on every episode. Thanks for listening.